What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And on today's episode, we're going to be working on the one and only BLACKMAGIK. I guess last year, about this time last year, wife took the Camaro out and went down a bumpy hill, and for some reason, as you can see, the tailpipe is laying on the ground. For some reason, the exhaust decided to fall off the car, which this was put on probably 4 years ago by Ken and I. And after looking at it, I don't understand how the one clamp got in the position that it's in, because there's no way you can tighten it down. It's almost like it completely spun all the way around from the position that it would have been in. And I remember this exhaust coming off before, but it was just the tailpipe, and me actually locking them back down and double checking all of the bolts and the nuts, stupid bugs, for this exhaust. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but I grabbed the ratchet wrench set, and I know it's a 14. So I got down here and started looking, and as you can see, there's the 3-inch that comes up over. And usually we have a problem with those flat band clamps. That's where normally we get a leak from, but we haven't had any problems really with that. But these are like your stock style normal clamp. Now if you look at this, with this being in the position where it should be, which is here, how in the hell did anybody get a wrench or anything in there to tighten that damn thing down? And I know me, I'm very anal about making sure that stuff is in a position to where you can get to the bolts, just like the clamp right here for the tailpipe. If you look at that clamp, that's facing down, so that it's easier to get to in case I need to tighten it or get in there. I always position stuff on vehicles in a manner to make it easier to get to. Like, I'm gonna check this, see how tight it is. And that one's tight. And see, this is the tailpipe that fell before, so I knew that this one should be tight. I gotta get the damn wrench back off of it. There you go. But I know for a fact that this guy is tight. Yeah, see, that thing's not moving. And it's weird, if you look at that one where the flat band clamp is, it looks like almost like rust is coming out of the clamp. And I know it's not. And I've got under there with a ratchet wrench, and I've torqued the hell out of those too. So basically what I got here is, I got the ratchet wrench 14 that I've been using. I'm going to loosen this. I'm going to rotate it all the way down to where the bolts are facing down and the nuts are facing down. I'm going to try to position this up and get it back on, beat it back on, and then I'm going to use the big dog brushless Milwaukee Fuel 1/2 inch with the 14 impact, and I'm going to crank this thing down. Hopefully I don't break the clamp, but because it seems like it is pretty damn tight the way it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and break these guys loose. Oh, that's tight. I'll flip that back the other way. Yeah, I don't understand this, because I never would have put this clamp in this position ever, because you can't even, it's not accessible. And as a mechanic or anyone that works on cars, everyone knows that you put, wow, well, that could have been part of the problem. Man, that thing didn't seem like it was tight at all. Holy shit. Look at that. I mean, it was super loose. Wow. Well, that's crap. And I'm pretty sure these aren't the clamps that came with this. I think I bought these, or Ken had these sitting around, and these are what we used to lock it down. This might be kind of a crappy video because it's starting to get dark and it's starting to get gloomy. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, but it's gonna be kind of crappy because it's another one of those I'm on the ground videos and you're not gonna be able to see a whole hell of a lot. See, look at that one. That one, there's a line right there where the clamp should be, and that's not where the clamp is. It looks like it moved. See how tight these are. That's tight. And here, I'll just set you guys up so that I can use both hands here real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on it. If I do, I ain't gonna be able to tighten it. Yeah, that thing walked. That thing should be right there where that line is. It looks like it walked that way. That's not good. That means that I'm probably going to have to take that loose, slide it back over, and crank it back down. This doesn't make any damn sense. None of this should be moving like this, but that's what I got. The 14 mil on the impact. I'm gonna make sure this shit don't come off again, because it shouldn't have came off at all. Let's see. Get this guy up here. Let's see how far I gotta. It's got a ways to go to get in there. Oh. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Knock you guys over. Maybe I should position you back here. Let's see. Can you see it? You can see it. Okay. Maybe. I think. What did I just do when I seen it? Looked like it was going to go back together. I got pushed up on that part. It's weird. Why was the clamp way over here too? Huh. So I know when I push up on this pipe here, it slides, it gives it more of an angle to make it slide in further. But the thing that I don't understand is it was slid in all the way to here. Why is it so far that way? Why is it now being such a pain to go back in? It wasn't clamped down tight enough that it actually crinkled them together. So I'm not understanding what the hell's going on here. I really don't want to beat on it with the regular hammer, but I don't know where. Oh, my dead blow is at Big Vest's house. That's where you do most of the work at. I don't want to beat on the end of the muffler. These clamps are pretty fucking trash. And I see how and why they have such an issue. I just noticed on the clamps. If you look here, you can see that gap right there. All it is it's one piece of steel that's rolled over, and you're supposed to run it down. Well, if you hit it with an impact too hard, you're gonna mushroom that, and it's gonna mushroom out, and that's not gonna hold. So I don't know. Let me see. I got this board here. I got a hammer. So let's see. Ow. See if that did anything. Oh, it looks like it did absolutely nothing. That's great. See, I could push it up. It seems like it wants to slide in more. Oops. Even this one's fucking loose. I just wiggled this one. These clamps are fucking trash. That's exactly what it is. These clamps are fucking garbage. Because this thing... Yeah, these clamps are fucking garbage. That's exactly what the problem is. What the hell happened to the double old school fucking clamps? Yeah, see? All I'm doing is trying to use this to hold it, and look, it's already fucking, it's loose again. These are fucking garbage. Yeah, but that's the problem. These clamps are garbage. I'm trying to hold on to this one here to be the passenger side one, and just grab the driver's side one and wiggle it so that these two pipes will slide together to a point where I can slap the clamp on and tighten it down and it'll stay on. And I don't want to weld this damn exhaust on, because if you ever need to service anything, you can take it off. Alright, so let me see. The funny thing is this was put on a lift at Ken's house, so I don't see how this happened. And this tailpipe is still loose, even after me doing that. Not sure what to do now, honestly, because I could just say screw it and take these clamps off and just weld it all the way around, and then it won't ever come off. And then if you need to take it off, to drop the gas tank, you can just undo the flat band clamp there. The problem with that is trying to get it, well, if you could get it up high enough on the jacks, drop that side, then this has to all slide forward to be able to get it out of this bracket here for the hanger. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get it to a point I want to get it to a point somewhere to where I can at least impact it right here all the way down, and then I'll take it out to Ken's and fully weld, get this all positioned on the lift, fully weld the tips on, fully weld this together completely, and then I'm gonna pull these clamps off, because then I can take that flat band clamp out if I need to, drop the front of the exhaust down enough to where I can position everything else, because this is not happy, and it shouldn't be this hard to get this to go together at all. I don't understand why this is fighting me so much, because when we put it on, and it's weird because the angle of it, you know, I work with Ken as an electrician, and the angle of this pipe going into here, it looks cockeyed. Like this needs to go up. See, and I can't even get it even close to on at all. And I'm not going to be able to get it on. Man, it's super easy to come off, but going back on, it's not. It's not having it. other thing I can think of is if I can bring my jack out, put a piece of wood on it, jack up right here, and if it cocks it just enough, then I'll be able to slide it on and I can clamp it. I might do that. Give me a second. There, guys. So, funny thing is, I jack it up and it slid together almost perfectly. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take, because I don't have my mini sledge and my big sledge is way too long to even play with. I'm going to try to take that board and the hammer and I'm going to beat on it and try to see if I can close that gap, and I can see that where the lines are. I want to get it at least here, and then I'll position it and I'll run it down and clamp it, and then in the future we'll take it to Ken's and I'll get it all welded, because it's definitely not. Oh shit, it just wiggled all the way on by itself. Oh, you know what? I might have to reposition the jack over here a little bit further so that I can actually get the... It slid right on without a problem. Funny how it... Oh, it just... Ooh, slid. Look at that. Slid right on there, nice and tight. Like nothing ever fucking happened. Well, that's a good thing. Too bad this one is all the way facing the ground. But I am going to position this one just like this. I'm going to hit it with the impact. Crank it down so it don't fall off again. Only thing I don't like, well, it might relax itself once the exhaust tips, the driver one, the Flowmaster on the tip, you can see sticking out probably 2 inches past the bumper, and that one is tucked in. But that could be because there is not a whole hell of a lot, and I have that one jacked way up, so it'll probably relax once I torque all this down. So let me try to get you guys positioned right there and grab the impact. All right, let's get this thing. That was really cool. Yeah, it mushroomed the hell out of it. Well, let's see. It moves. It doesn't move. So that's possibly a good thing. And while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and hit this one. Can't get on that one. And that one, I'll have to jack it way up in the air for it to look right. Now let's see. Let's see how the exhaust looks. Oh, they're a little off. Oh, what the hell was that? It still has wiggle. Yeah, it still has wiggle. Maybe I should put it back on the line where it was before and try clamping it, because I'm kind of in the thick part here. Maybe if I bring it back kind of where it was before. Wow, see, I loosened only one side and that thing is floppy as all hell. These are the shittiest clamps I've ever seen in my entire life. I will never use these clamps again. I don't know where the hell I got them from, but I'll tell you right now, I'll never buy them again. If I ever see these clamps, I will never use them again. I'm just gonna get it to where it's good enough to get it to Ken's, and we can switch out the clamps. Because look, like I said, mushrooming. Yeah, it's literally like destroying the clamp. Worst exhaust clamps ever. And now, if you look at the tips, they're almost even. Now you can barely see it says Flowmaster there. It says Flowmaster there, barely. Yep, so I think we're good. Alright guys, I'm back. The wife took the battery tender off of this probably 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure if it's going to start. It might not. And actually, the dome light is not coming on and the floor light is pretty dim. So I don't have high hopes for it, and I'm not going to sit in the car from laying down. I don't want it to get dirty. Let's see if it even does anything. Fuel pump kicks on. Oh, she's alive. That part is I can't even reach the damn gas pedal. No. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Sounds good. She's a little smoke. Hurry up before the GoPro dies. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Fixing the wife's exhaust on BLACKMAGIK. We'll be bringing all the rest of them out of hibernation here soon. So like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and we will see you guys next time.